Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. They are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage, he's done something great, but then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Well-placed right hands from both men. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Nice job doubling up the jab by Erik Morales. Parries that punch intended for the head. Erik Morales' corner is going to really need to step up and handle that swelling. Able to dismiss it. Marco Antonio Barrera is starting to swell here. Marco Antonio Barrera's cut man is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose buds. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get...
Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Erik Morales. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Erik Morales has got things going his way right now. Was able to stun his man in that last round. Teddy, I get the sense he may be able to get him down in the upcoming round.
Well, I have the sense that he may want to start going to the body a little bit because he's hurt him in the head, but he's hanging in there. The body might finish the job.
Boy, did he ever bring it with that power punch. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Off target with that hook. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Erik Morales. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Just off the mark with that punch. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Blocks it away. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Erik Morales. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Good job protecting himself. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Marco Antonio Barrera is coming out to fight this round after being knocked out in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. We want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Erik Morales. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. A good block. Nice strike after catching one by Erik Morales. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Well off the mark by Erik Morales. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Morales blocks that punch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Erik Morales. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Oh, and there you go. Marco Antonio Barrera is feeling the impact of a big counter punch. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Marco Antonio Barrera. Not precise at all by Erik Morales. Erik Morales is going with a very efficient work rate in that